Yesterday was a pretty deflating loss for the Jets. After dominating the Houston Texans last week, they came out and laid an egg against the Dolphins, losing 30-0. There was a legitimate, though small, chance that the Jets could be fighting for a playoff spot if they won, but instead they came out and got embarrassed. And to make matters worse, Zach Wilson suffered a concussion and had to leave the game before halftime. Now, the real-time reporting of this incident was pretty confusing, but based on what Robert Saleh said, there was a message from upstairs from one of the league spotters that said Zach needed to get checked for a concussion, so he was checked and then had to enter concussion protocol. With how the offensive line played yesterday, it's honestly a miracle that all he came out of that game with is a concussion, because he was running for his life on almost every play. He got sacked 4 times in the first half alone and was barely able to do anything before he was being chased by like 3 Dolphins defenders. I will say he could have held on to the ball better on the fumble, even though the offensive line didn't provide much help. It looked like he tried to get rid of the ball before he got tackled, and that led to the fumble. But aside from that, there really was not a whole lot he could have done. Pretty much every time he dropped back to pass, the line got beat almost immediately, and he either got sacked or had to throw the ball away. Robert Saleh said this morning that Zach is still in concussion protocol, but once he clears, he will be the starter again. If he is not cleared by Sunday, it would be Trevor Siemian that gets the start against the Commanders. And I really hope he gets cleared, because the Commanders have one of the worst defenses in the league, and I think it has potential for a Texans game type performance from Zach. Also, Robert Saleh got asked about Aaron Rodgers, of course, after the report that he is expected to be medically cleared this week, but he refused to say much until Rodgers is actually cleared. And I have a couple thoughts on that. First of which is that the fact Aaron Rodgers is even in position to be cleared from an Achilles tear only 3 months after the injury is incredible. It truly is a testament to how hard Aaron has worked to come back, and I've never seen anything like this. The second thought is that it would be extremely foolish to put Aaron Rodgers out there now that the Jets are mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. Let's not forget how Rodgers got injured in the first place, and that was behind an offensive line at full strength. I'm sure he wants to play, but I just really don't think that's a very good idea. We'll see how things progress over the week and who ends up starting at quarterback, but this is the Jets, so nothing would surprise me.